Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to another episode of my Ultimate Team journey. Hopefully you do enjoy this. If you do, hit the thumbs up button down below if you want to support the stream. We are going to aim for 75 likes because you guys smash it on every single episode of this series. So thank you very much for that. If you are new to the channel, want to see this kind of thing and daily FIFA 17 streams, you can subscribe as well. Hopefully everyone has had an awesome day so far. And today is going to be the first of the 15 dedicated streams to do with my main series, so I will very quickly run over how that is going to work. So if you didn't know what the main series was, we had to get the highest rated starting 11 from the top 15 nations in the world, right, at the time of FIFA 17 being released. So these may have changed a little bit. I don't know whether they have or not, but maybe Italy, Croatia and Mexico aren't numbers 13, 14 and 15 in the world anymore. Doesn't matter, this is what they were at the start. So, we're going to go from 15 to 1 in order of the streams. Obviously, Mexico being number 15, they are the first dedicated stream, so we will be using that team. So, it's going okay right now. I haven't actually used any of these teams yet, so I don't know how well they're going to play. I am going to be playing with them in Division 1. Obviously, that is what I said I would do. Luckily, I've given myself a decent start. Otherwise, using a full Mexico team may not go too well. In Div 1, I may get absolutely destroyed. But right now, I'm actually smashing it. I've conceded 1 goal in the 5 games that I've played. 4 rage quits. Can't remember what the first game was. I think it was like 1 or 2-0. With my Premier League team, which is what I'm planning to use in the next weekend league, ready for the weekend after that, where you have to have basically a full Premier League team bar 2 players. One being Vieira, one being Ronaldo. And I went out and bought Daniel Amati, who has been an absolute god so far. Like I say, 5 games, 1 goal conceded. Not too shabby. But that's not the team that we're focusing on today. We are using the Mexico team. So, we've got a couple of okay players. Let me very quickly see if we've got any other Mexicans just to chuck on the bench. If not, we'll just put random players on and we won't use them. Mexico, surely we've got to have some for that other thing. Okay, Corona. Who's the current... Carlos Vela. So we'll chuck these guys in. And just so that we can have a full bench just in case. I mean, I highly doubt I'm going to make any subs, but you never know. Do we have any untradeable golds? We do have a Kino. We'll bring a Kino. Oops, no. We'll bring a Kino into the bench. Okay. For a silver card, that Amati card looks insane. Yeah, exactly, which is why I am using him. The guy is crazy. Crazy good. The stats are ridiculous, especially with an anchor card chucked on him. The guy becomes an absolute tank. So that's why I'm using him in that team. So there's our bench. This is the team that we're going to use. Do we have a Mexican manager? Potentially. I doubt it, but you never know. I wish that you could sort managers by nation or something like that. I don't know if there's any golds. Oh no, we do have a silver. This guy, okay. Not bad. Are there any that I know? I think I know like 1 or 2 Mexican managers in the world. So we probably don't have one that I do recognise. Hurry up. Oh, this is going to take way too long. But how is everybody doing today? Hopefully you've all had a wonderful start to your week. Is this the guy I know? Nope. And what are your predictions for how well this is going to do? This Mexican team is going to perform. I'm assuming that I'm going to get absolutely destroyed in basically every single game. But you never know. We could do a little bit better than that. People are saying there's a new SBC. Yeah, I know. I've seen that in the chat. Oh, okay. So I'll get onto that and I'll check that in just a second. Let me go back to this first guy, wherever he was. Person I recognised is not there. Okay. So there we go. Everybody is on full chem, which is great. Have I used any of these before? I've probably used Chicha. I think I used Chicha before, and this is a new untradeable version. Same with Dos Santos. I don't think I've used this Lozano yet. No. Have I used Leun? No. His card looks really nice. Leun right there. So it could be interesting. Now, one thing that I don't think I'm going to do with these teams is use chemistry styles, which obviously if I did have chem styles on, then the teams may perform a little bit better. But unless I have like 30 anchor cards that I can afford to waste on all of these different teams, then I don't really think that I'm going to put them on. Because let's see how many we've got. I've only got, like, for example, 4 Hawks, which is potentially my favourite chem style. I've only got 5 anchor cards. So I don't really think that I'm going to be using them for these players. Maybe for the better ones, but I don't think that they're going to make that much difference on these kind of guys that aren't that great. So I think we'll just leave it at that. So 4-4-2, it's going to be interesting. Layun should be solid at the back. Aguilar or Aguilar isn't too bad either. These guys don't look great. Ochoa was a beast in... Was it the World Cup? I can't remember. He was really, really good for Mexico. I think it was the World Cup. Herrera looks like a very, very well-rounded card. I mean, if you look at that, it's a solid card. High work rate, 6 foot, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. It's not bad considering he goes for like discard value. His card is very well rounded with a basic chem style. Let's say they all get boosted by like 3 or 4. He's going to have nearly 80 pace, nearly 80 defending, nearly 85 physical, and the rest like 75 plus. So not bad at all. Guardado is a little bit quicker, not as defensive. Carlos Vela, obviously just a standard winger really. Same with Lozano, got the pace, got the dribbling. Chicha, unfortunately, at this stage in his career, the card isn't as good as it used to be, but still not too bad. And Dos Santos is just pace. So, I mean, he has got 4-star, 4-star as well. So it could be interesting to see how well we're going to do. And let's very quickly look at this SBC before we jump into some games then. So let's very quickly check what people are saying in the chat. A lot of people saying hello, welcome to the stream, anyone that is just joining. I hope that you've had a good day. And I hope that you enjoy the stream. Thank you to the 14 people that have already supported it with a thumbs up. Thank you very much. So let's go to SBCs. Rio Ferdinand is here. I was hoping, honestly, that they may have added like a new league. Because I really don't care about these Lone Legends. I did the Petit one just because I already had it. Or I already had all of the players that I needed in my club. So this one, I don't have these players. So unless I randomly get them in packs for doing, I don't know, like drafts or something like that, then I'm not going to do this. What are the rewards? Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, Premium Silver, Premium Gold. Players Pack isn't bad. But again, I don't really have any spare players in my club at all because I used them all in other SBCs to try and get a Kante or something. So... yeah, never mind. Let's get into Division 1 and probably completely ruin this 100% record that we've got in this season so far. You're a very good player. Keep up the good work. Well, I appreciate that. I don't think that I'm that great, but thanks. Is Aguero good? He's been performing very well for me alongside Heung-Min Son. They've both been solid. Said no links. Yeah, it's my link though. For a silver card, Amati, yeah, Amati is probably the best silver centre-back on the game. One of the best in the history of FIFA, probably. He's incredible. Layun looks OP. How do I decide which formation to use for a country? Some of them we've changed depending on the players that are available. For example, they may be a 4-4-2, a 4-1-2-1-2, a 3-5-2. It's just generally the one that fits the most... or the best players in, really, from that nation. So, a team like Mexico, when they don't have a load of top-tier players, it doesn't really matter too much what formation it is. We're most likely going to get destroyed in every single game I play. I should have done custom tactics and player instructions. If someone can remind me at the end of this match to do that, that would be highly appreciated, because that's a bit of an issue, not remembering to do that. Hernandez should be higher rated. Yeah. How was my day? My day's been good. Thank you very, very much so far. Right. Okay. Let's see. So, we're all caught up with the chat. That is awesome. Let's play with this team. Oh, this is going to be a massive struggle, isn't it? A real struggle. I mean, I was playing decent FIFA in order to get my, like, 5-0, but it's... Obviously, if you're playing good football, then the team you're using doesn't matter as much. But there are certain situations where a better player would like finish a chance or maybe defend an opportunity better than these like non-rares. But I'm not going to use it as an excuse. Hopefully I can play well and win some games. I don't expect to win every single match with this team because that's just unrealistic. But again, if we're playing good FIFA like that, I should be putting that chance away. There's no doubt about that. But I get a penalty and he gets a red card for Eric Bailly, so that's not bad for a start. Chicha getting absolutely destroyed right there. We're on TV tomorrow. Hopefully going to win. So here we go, Leon. There we go, 1-0 to start off our first game with the Mexico team is pretty good. Good old Miguel. Leon. Still of Porto, I believe. But when we played against Porto, at home anyway, he definitely wasn't playing as a left back. Oh dear. This is where we're going to struggle. Going forward, it might not be that bad. Because if you can create... What the hell is going on, guys? If you can create chances that are good enough, it doesn't really matter who you've got up front because it will be like a tap-in or something like that. You'll make it so you will score no matter who the player is. Defensively, it is not really the same. Oh, it's much harder to defend with bad players than it is to attack with bad players. Not that these are bad, but, I mean, they're not great. Especially compared to the players that I normally use. Alright. Sure. But who cares? Right now, we are winning. That is the main point. If we can get another goal, that would be ideal. But this guy's team is pretty solid. He had that, was it the SBC Chan? He's got Lukaku. He's got some decent players in this team. And now it's going to start lagging, which is not going to help us at all. Herrera to bang it. He's taken an extra touch and then gone absolutely flying. Interesting. Do I recommend getting Son? I haven't used him, so I don't know. If he's even better than his SBC card, which you'd assume he is, then he could be pretty good, because this is the first time I've really used that SBC card up front, and it's been performing well for me in the first 5 games that I've used him. He's scored or assisted in every single one of them so far. So yeah, his new orange card could be even better. His 5-star weak foot is really, really good. It's one of the reasons why I think that Neymar is a brilliant striker on this game. The 5-star weak foot, people underestimate how useful that can be. Because otherwise, if you're using someone... I don't know what Lukaku's is. Let's say, for this example, I'm going to downgrade it to a 2-star weak foot. I don't know if that's what it is. But for this example, it is. You are sort of limited in the chances that you can score with Lukaku. Because it's very risky to go for something on that right foot. If it's not that strong. Whereas the opportunities that are available to you with someone like a Neymar, with a Heung-min Son, there's so many more. So finally using this Son card as a striker, he was woeful for me at left mid. Oh, but as a striker so far, like I say, he's been very, very good. Most of his goals have come on his weak foot because I'm playing him on the left. And a lot of people will predict you to cut inside because he's a right-footed player. But who needs to when you've got a 5-star weak foot, right? God, that lack of agility on Carlos Vela there is quite damning. Oh, that turn by Chicharito! Goal, goal, goal! 2-0. All over it. Who cares if we're using a Mexican team? It's Division 1, it's easy. Right. Oh, the scorer on TV. Okay, fair enough. I thought you were talking about Leicester. I mean, it wasn't that obvious. We're on TV. But cool. I guess. Am I going to sell the players I don't like after the stream's dedicated to the team? Yes. Yes. Told you Son is class. Which is one reason why I was tempted to do it the other way. So obviously I'm going from 15th in the world to 1st in the world, starting with Mexico, ending up at Argentina. I was tempted to do it the other way around, because then I could sell the more expensive players that I don't like early on. Rather than after this stream, if I absolutely despise all of these players, even if I sell them all, Like, Lozano and Layun would be the only expensive ones, but they're untradeable. So if I sold every single player in this team, I'd probably make less than 10,000 coins. But I feel like it makes more sense to go from worst to best. But yes, the plan is, if I don't like players, then I will most likely sell them on. Some of them, I will give them more of a chance. For example, if I don't think that a more expensive player is worth it just from playing 5 games or so, I don't know if that's enough to judge them off of. Whereas if they're an average, I don't know, 15, 20,000 coin player, I'll probably just sell them. And if I ever want to try them out in the future again, it's not that big of an expense. Whereas someone like a Hazard, a Royce, I want to give a solid opportunity whilst I have them. Oh my god, though. This is what I was talking about earlier. I'm playing decent FIFA, and it's not really mattering who I'm using right now. Guardado, Hernandez, and Layun, 3 different goal scorers so far in the first half of our first game with them. I remember I used to use the teams once I completed them, and because I completed Mexico so early, I used the Mexican team, and I didn't do well with it at all. Obviously, I'm now a better player than I was back then. Oops. Oh, that was terrible. But yeah, I really, really struggled. And I'm not saying that I'm going to do really well now. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm a beast player, so it doesn't matter who I use. If you play good FIFA, though, it doesn't matter too much. But this is one game. I could easily win this one game and then lose every other game this stream. And I wouldn't be too shocked. At all. Because it's Division 1 and you come up against some very, very good players. Just need to save for the inform that. Why would you not just wait to buy... This guy hasn't had a shot. Oh my god, I'm dominating. So, yeah, why would you not just wait until these SBCs are out the way and then his price should drop? You'd hope so. Just joined. Well, Jacob, hello, welcome to the stream. As well as anyone else that may just be joining, I hope you've all had a good day. And I hope that you all enjoy the stream. We are already on 23 likes in less than 20 minutes, so thank you very, very much for the support on this stream so far. This first game is going quite well. He hasn't really threatened at all, really. Oops. Oh, crap, that was a terrible pass there. How many games am I playing? It's a good question. I feel like I should play a full season in Division 1 with each team. And that would be a good test to see how good they are. Oh, I tried to pass it a little bit too late. So that's what I would like to do. It depends how long that will take. If I can get that done in like a 3-hour stream, I will most likely try and do that with every single team. Carlos Vela there, making it 4-0 though. Have I tried Jesus? No. Why the hell would I buy that card? Is this going to be a rage quit in our first match? It is! Wow! How am I liking it? Well, that's the first game using it. Hernandez gets a 9.6. He got 1 goal and 2 assists. Herrera with the other assist. Who got the goals? Layun, Guardado, Vela. So we had 4 different goal scorers. I don't know whether the players... Excuse me. If the players were good or if that guy was just not good. He didn't have a shot against a very, very, I want to say, average team. I don't know, but Division 1's going okay right now. I've got 4 games remaining in it. Instructions and tactics. Thank you very much, Jay. That is appreciated for the reminder. Don't notice any difference. That's what Damien said as well. Right? Spent so much coins for that. Got Kante and Dembele. Happy with that. No chance you're packing Pogba. That's very, very good. I settled with Dembele after doing like 25. I got him and I was like, you know what? I'm sticking with him. He's got a good card. He's likely to get another upgrade at some point in the future. So I'm going to go with that. I would have liked that Kante. Obviously Pogba as well, but I'm happy with Dembele. Very, very happy with that. So let's very quickly... I don't know about custom tactics on a formation that I don't normally use, though. We'll change that to cover, and we'll change that to freeform. I normally have that on 70. I don't know what I have the rest on. I think these are all 50. I don't really know what the rest of these are normally on. Something like that. I don't know. It'll do. So player instructions, you can stay back while attacking, you can stay back, you stay central, get in behind, stay central, get in behind. I don't really know what to do with the midfield in a 4-4-2 because I just don't use it. So I guess I'll just leave it as it is, but I think that's fine. Player roles, we don't really need to change these, do we? Leon is going to be on most things. Dos Santos on free kicks. I don't know. I don't know their stats, so that's probably fine. You have no faith in EA. But why would he not get an inform? Surely he would. How's my day been? It's been good. Thank you very much for asking. Wolves, hopefully you've had a great day yourself, as well as anyone else that is just joining. Nathan, I don't know why you're spamming, but please do not. Abuse Hernandez is not 89 finishing. Chicha's a bit of... Oh. I was going to say, Chicha's a bit of a beast in real life. On FIFA, he's okay. But, oh, Christ. This is going to be a test. If I beat this kind of team with the Mexico team, then I will be very, very impressed and very happy with it. But, oh, crap. This is a bit worrying. Let's see what else is going on. Head-to-head was decent, but his stats are better than that. Okay. You've had a good day. Awesome. Good to hear. So let's do this. This is probably one of the better teams that I have played against in divisions. Especially a full Premier League team. This is very, very good. It'll be interesting to see how that El Mohammadi card performs. Like I say, I've been using a Marty. Oh, and there's Kansei. Already getting involved. I've been using a Marty, and he's been a god. So I wonder if El Mohammadi is going to be similar. But one thing is for certain, his team trumps mine times 10. So if I can even compete, I will be happy. That's a foul. That's fine. That is fine. Eden Hazard though. Ochoa, you may need to bail me out here. What are you doing? It doesn't take this long to line up a free kick. Decent save. Jeez. Someone that actually went that side of the... My God. Get in the way of Ibra, for God's sake, man. There we go. We don't want him scoring a bicycle kick against me from a corner. Well, I don't really want to concede a bicycle kick from him at all, if we're being honest. Definitely not from a corner. Oh my God. Come on. Yes. One player to watch is Ibrahimovic. Shock. Oh no. So his team is just going to be very, very solid. To break down. It's not that I'm using a woeful team. Like Hernandez and Dos Santos aren't bad. It's just very difficult against the. I'm sure against this caliber of player. It's way more difficult though. Good old N'Golo. That's not a bad thing, Nick. I don't know why you say it all the time. Just get rid of some that you don't use them. I don't understand. God damn it, N'Golo. He scores against me so often. It's really, really frustrating. Because when I used him for a long time, he very rarely managed to score. I mean, again, I have improved since I used him. And my finishing has definitely got better. So maybe he'd score a few more, but I seem to always concede against him. And normally it's a screamer, which is ridiculous because his shooting stats are not good. That one, that was just good dribbling and a good finish. Fair play to the guy. Oh, man. He's got so many good players. They're just good in every single position. But come on, we can do this. And they're untradeable. Well, why did you get them all if you don't intend on using them? I don't understand. That's the part that doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I didn't want that to go there, did I? I wanted it to go to Dos Santos. Yes, then there. Oh, the strength. There we go. Oh, it's such a terrible pass. I wanted it to go through to Hernandez. Come on. We can do this. This guy isn't incredible. Neither's that pass, though, Lozano. You really need to help me out here. Don't screw me over like that. Oh, Ibra's just too strong. You can't touch the guy. Good tackle. Good tackle. Herrera is pretty good so far. Oh, and Guardado partnering him in midfield. They've been okay. Oh dear, that's a goal. I just can't do anything. Unfortunately. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Working as an architect? If you don't play with a party. Yeah, it's very, very difficult, Christy. A bit like this game right now. I mean, what are you supposed to do against Ibra there? What are you supposed to do? Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, he's just intercepting basically everything that I'm trying. Here we go. Cheeky little one inside. No, he's not going to be able to pull off the pass. Come on. Yes. Oh, no. Down there. No! That was a chance! Oh, it was such a good opportunity there. I should have made that 2-1. I worked the space so well with Hernandez. That's what I'm saying. This guy isn't that good. He's just got very good players, which are really helping him in a lot of situations, especially when it comes to interceptions. That's one thing where a lot of the time you don't control it. Oh my. Ibra's way too strong. I pressed B and I just bounced off the guy. Oh man. There's absolutely nothing you can do against a corner goal, no matter what team you use. You could have a legend defender there. You could have the best centre-back in the game. And it's still complete luck whether you defend that or not. This is looking like it's going to be a massive score. What do I think about Liverpool at the moment? Not doing well. Simple as that. Am I playing on Xbox? Yes. Why don't I stay on YouTube? YouTube isn't a job. If it was, then sure, I'd probably say still doing YouTube. But it's nowhere near a job. Therefore, I'm not going to say that. Oh my god, we get one back. Come on! Let's keep going. Rory, I do know the score. I'm not blind, but thank you for pointing it out. We can read. But come on! There's one back. We can get two more, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oops. Oh, crap. No! Okay, well, Raheem, he's just so quick to United. Well done. I don't understand why so many United fans seem to join the stream and tell me the score of a match against them. I do know. I do support my team. I know the score. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. I don't really understand the significance of it, but sure, if it makes you feel better, tell me the score over and over again. Oops. Here we go. Yes. No! He's offside and it was a terrible pass anyway. Even though you support Leicester, you still like them. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Surely, if you support a team, you'd like them no matter what. I don't That's what supporting a team is. No? What's my record with this? It's going to be 1-1 after this game because I cannot compete with these players. They're just too good. They're just too good. Most people say it's a job, such as them. Because it is a job. Do people not understand YouTube? It can't be a job for you if you don't make good money from it because it's not sustainable. Surprisingly, this can't be a job for me because I don't get millions and millions of views a month. Other people that have a solid income from them do it as a job. That's the difference. If I could do this full time, sure, that'd be incredible, but surprisingly that is not a thing when you don't even get like 50 viewers in a stream. It does amaze me that people don't really seem to understand the mechanics of that. Oh, what a tackle. Oh. Beautiful. Yes. Here we go. No, my own player's getting in the way of my passes is not what I need. Dos Santos. Chicha! Oh, what a finish that is. Hernandez, what a goal. What a beast. Love the guy. You meant to say you support Man U, but you like Leicester. Fair enough. That makes a bit more sense. You missed the streams last week. Well, they are back. Not childish to remind people of a score. A lot of people think that it offends me. Or it gets me annoyed if they tell me the score of a match where we lost. No. It's football. You don't win every single game. So surprisingly, telling me the score doesn't mean anything to me at all. Oops. Damn it. Play single matches. No, then it's not as much of a test. I want to come up against good teams to see how well a team like this and players like this perform against them. Otherwise, it's just like I could come up against some really, really terrible people with like bronze teams in single matches, and that would be way too boring. I think it's pointless if I'm not actually testing myself with these squads. And, like, I don't expect, like I say, to win every single game. I'm going to come up against people with really good teams like this that are decent players, and I'm not going to have that much of a chance, really. But it's still fun. Trying to see how well I can do against this is much more enjoyable than smashing someone that's terrible 6-0. Oh. Like, the fact I've scored 2 goals against this guy, I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Oops. Because with the team that he has compared to this, I should get absolutely demolished. So the fact I'm not completely out of this game. Okay, I highly, highly doubt I'll come back. But there is still a tiny chance. And, oh, that's very, very well intercepted there. And it's fun to know that I can come up against a team like this and still give someone a good game. Even if they are a Div 1 player. It sort of helps me. And it'll make me get better at the game if I'm using worse players and having to work opportunities that are scoreable even with worse cards. If you get what I'm trying to say. The better you are, the worse players you can use. Oops. So by, I guess, practicing with lower rated teams, it should, oh no, even if it's just a little bit, help me improve. That was terrible defending. Let Ibra through and then, you're not going to stop that, are you? Who have I got as my best player in Want to Watch packs? I stopped at Dembele. Okay. Excuse me, you just play Weekend League qualification. But again, Weekend League qualification, you just come up against terrible people sometimes. So I don't find it that fun. Obviously, it's fun to win, but I like having more of a challenge. That's one reason why I really enjoy the Weekend League. I mean, I've scored... okay, that was a little bit lucky, but still, I've scored 3 goals against a really, really good team and a decent player when I'm using an average squad. He didn't pass for whatever reason there. That's a foul. Thank you very much. Open one and got by. Like I say, it took me 25 to get that Dembele. It's so bad. If by so bad you mean ridiculously overpowered, then sure. There's a chance. A very, very small chance. Good old Herrera. Told you he's been good so far. If you're the better player, you should win regardless of the team you've got. To an extent... To an extent, yes. But for example, there will be times where there is nothing you can do because your opponent's player is just so good. For example, if you're using like bronze players against like a team of the year Ronaldo, there's no way that you are possibly going to outmuscle him and stuff like that. It's not... You can't do it, no matter how good you are, because of the mechanics of the game. So there will be certain situations where the difference in players does make is a massive factor. But yes, in general, if you are the better player, regardless of the team, you should win. I mean, like I say, the fact that I am going pretty much toe-to-toe with a guy with this team compared to mine makes me feel better about how well I play on this game. I mean, right now, he is time-wasting with what is essentially, compared to mine, a mega team. Now, whilst that may be like the final nail in the coffin and pretty much lose me at the game, it sort of makes me happy that he has had to resort to that in this match, compared to just thrashing me because my team isn't very good. So a 5-4 against someone like that, whilst it is a loss and we don't pick up any points in the division, look at the players that I'm using compared to SBC, Hazard, Ibra, Sterling up front. I mean, those 3 guys against 2 non-rare centre-backs and Ochoa, an 80-rated goalkeeper, to only lose 5-4 is good, in my opinion. Some people would say, oh, but you lost the game, so it doesn't matter. Fair enough. But again, these are the kind of games which will help me improve, because I'm creating opportunities that even though I'm not using an Aguero or a Ronaldo, I score them because I'm giving myself such a good opportunity to score. Defending is obviously the harder part. I think this will help. I think that this will help a lot more with going forward rather than defending. Because defending with bad players, at times, like I say, for example, someone like Ibra, if I'm using, what's this guy, Moreno with 76 physical, I'm not going to outmuscle Ibrahimovic's Player of the Month SBC card. It's not possible. So, whilst I can try and improve defensively by using these worse players, it's not really going to help me out. Whereas going forward, it will. Because if I'm using Herrera compared to Pogba, I'm going to have to work a more scoreable chance for him. And so this is going to be pretty helpful and pretty fun. Like I say, I don't mind losing with a team like this because I'm playing decent. So it's fine. It's fine. Forget they have 8 attempts per tourney. Also, back Koulibaly, Walcott man of the match. Well, that's ridiculously lucky, isn't it? I was really, really hoping in that team of the tournament untradeable pack that I would get a Marty in it, so I didn't have to go out and buy him. But oh well, it's fine. Chem style for De Gea, a glove on any keeper. Although the score is 5-4, you still think it's still a victory. I mean, again, this team trumps mine in every single position. So if I can even compete with this, I'm going to be happy, because it means that I've improved at the game where I can use a worse team and still compete. Just did one win to watch and got Jesus. Nice. He's basically guaranteed an inform. On most maps, by the time the gun even fires, you're dead. Definitely disagree with that. You'd be as well using a sniper. Absolutely not. M16 is ridiculously good, if you can use it. Under 25k as a super sub winger. Yeah, but you don't really need incredible players for super subs. You just need someone who's got good legs, got a bit of either like shooting or dribbling on them as well, and you're pretty much good to go. Okay, this guy immediately seems decent. Just from like the movements and stuff he's making, this guy is going to be good. So if I come anywhere near competing, I'm going to be very, very happy. Not just because of his team, but because of the fact that he seems like he's going to be a good player as well. My God, this is going to be difficult. Deary me. Jamie, hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you do enjoy it. Thank you to the 34 people now that have supported it by hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you do want to help us out, you can do that if you feel it deserves it, of course. Oh, and if you're new to the channel and want to see daily streams, you can subscribe as well. This is going to be ridiculous. Playing with a bad team makes you play a bit more safe, so in theory you perform a lot better with a worse team. Again, because you have to create opportunities that are easier to score. Because you're not using a Ronaldo, so you can't just blast it from 40 yards and score. You have to... Oh my God. But you have to create better, safer opportunities. This is the part that like I said before, is still way harder. Am I saving up for Hernandez at striker? No. No. I'm not getting legends as part of this anymore. As per the video that I uploaded, that it seemed a lot of people ignored. Oh, to be fair, I have said it in many, many streams. Decent save. Oh, he's got David De Gea, doesn't he? Even if I create a good opportunity, and then facing the best goalkeeper in the game. Just hope for the best. See that a shot can potentially get through from Herrera there. But no, Chris Smalling's just going to stand strong and get in the way. Yes, then. Slot that through. Oh, what an interception that is. And that right there is why having better players in certain instances makes a big difference. If you are using... I don't know who that was. Let's say it was Chris Smalling. I don't think it was. I think it was his other defender. But let's say you're using Chris Smalling. Let's say his interception stat is 84 compared to my non-res centre-backs 64. You don't have to be controlling the player for that stat to make a difference. And that's why better defenders are more important than better attackers. Oh. Same as goalkeepers. You don't control the goalkeeper. He basically does everything on his own. So those stats do make a difference. Whereas if you're using Ronaldo compared to Javier Hernandez up front, if you're playing total crap and you're not doing things right, doesn't matter if he's got those good stats. You're still going to do bad. It's when it comes down to the stuff that you don't control is when the stats are really, really key. Which is why something like interceptions is a big, big stat on a defender. And why having a good goalkeeper is vital. Unfortunately, I don't have the greatest goalkeeper in the world. And there's not really anything I can do about that until we get to the Spanish team, which will be in a few streams' time. I don't know what number they are. But a bit like the last game, we're 30 minutes into this, and even when comparing the teams and how much better his is, I'm still going toe-to-toe. And whilst he may have had a couple more chances, I've been doing enough to make it so they're not easy enough for him to just tap it in and score. Oh, that pass was terrible. He's just stood offside, Dos Santos. I don't know what he's doing there at all. No clue. So we've got 40 people watching. Hello, everybody that may just be joining. Hopefully you've all had a wonderful day. Oh, that's a good ball. And Leon just ran out of position for no apparent reason right there. Oh, see, I predicted that, but my guy just couldn't quite get in the way. I don't know why my keeper didn't come and just pick that up right there. Maybe because he's not that incredible. Maybe a better keeper would have. That was very, very weird. Oh my god, he does have 4-star skills. I wasn't 100% sure that he was going to do a chop there. And then I've tried to pass it to someone that's behind another player. How silly of me. And a lot of people are leaving. Well, gotta love YouTube. Oh, I don't know if the person that asked it is still here. Probably not, considering how many people seem to be leaving. Someone said, am I going to do anything if I hit 20k? I doubt it, because that number is so false. And just not true at all. The real number is, I don't know, 2,000 rather than 20, probably. If that. This isn't great. The stats are definitely not in my favour right there. 33 people, dearie me. Oh, YouTube. Okay. What exactly? Why the hell did he just pass to him? Okay. What are you doing? We've literally just had half time. Why are you pausing now? What a fool. How am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you very much. I hope that you're doing well. And hopefully you enjoy the stream. But yeah, these stats are not looking good for us. He's had way more shots. He's had more... Well, possession doesn't mean anything at all. My pass accuracy, though, is not good. Not good at all. Which is a bit of an issue for me. Oops. I like it to be much better than that. Closer to 90%. That's poor defending. That's decent attacking. That's a nice flick. Oh, this is decent play. Ochoa, well done. Got nobody there. Nobody is up front from my corner. It's like watching Leicester play. Just bring everybody back for no reason. Don't need every single player in the box. This is so difficult to try and defend with these guys. We're only just about managing it. But we're not losing as it stands. So that's the point to take away from this right now. That could very, very easily change very quickly. But right now, we're good. That pass, however, is not good in the slightest. That was terrible. Decent little pass there. That's a foul. He blocked me off. But the referee is not going to give that one. That could have been a good opportunity for us to get forward there with a few players. That's a very nice turn. Fair play to him. That was very predictable that he would go backwards. That's hit his own player. That's annoying, I would say. If he'd scored from like the first shot instead of it bouncing off of his guy, fair enough. But I don't know what you're supposed to do in that kind of situation where they take one of those incredible touches with like a mid-air back heel past you. I don't understand how you defend against that. So that's a bit of a kick in the teeth, because we were doing okay. But like I said, as it stands, it could very easily change, and it has done. Unfortunately, people are using such good attackers that they eventually just break down the very, very average defence. And it's hard to try and compete. That's a foul. Yeah, I'll give you that. Can't defend those touches. No, you can't. There's nothing you can do. That was a beautiful turn. If you see, for example, if he had scored from that, fair play. That was beautiful. And he completely did me there. I didn't read his little scoop turn, and then his pass inside was very nice as well. And it would have been a good, good finish. It's just a shame when you concede a goal like the one I did, rather than something like that. Oh. So as you say, you can't do anything about that kind of touch. How have you put that wide? I'm aiming at the far post and he's volleyed it wide at the near post. Okay. I didn't expect it to go in, but I don't know how you've managed to get it that far wide on the wrong side of the goal. Please, sir. That's my ball. It is. Have I used Cavani 88 rated? Probably in the draft. Why did that look? Okay, you got it. No, no. Why did you take so long to do that pass? Good tackle. Well done, Reyes. We've got 15 minutes to snatch an equaliser. Doesn't really help when a pass is going that wayward from Dos Santos. That's a good ball, though. Pulls it back. Why has it gone to the wrong guy? Oh, FIFA. Again, that's something... Why? Why would it not go to Dos Santos for a tap-in? Oh, game. Game. Oh, how unlucky. Oh, that wasn't a foul. Crap. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. So annoying. That should have been 1-1. I worked it well with Chicha to get past Smalling or whatever. And then it locks onto the wrong guy. Oh dear, that touch was woeful. I probably should have held LT to try and lock it down a little bit more, but... Oh well. Sanchez. So now we're moving towards the kind of record that I had when I previously used that Mexico team when I first built it. Yeah, this is going to be 1 and 2. Oh, again, the attackers that my opponents are using are just too good, unfortunately. I cannot compete.
That's very good link-up play. Well read at a key time for the team here. Well, that's worrying. That could be a muscle injury. Javier Hernandez. Dos Santos. Comes in with a tackle. Royce. Here's Renato Sanchez. Up goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes.
2 minutes added time.
Aubameyang into the attacking third. Looking to play his teammate through. Good challenge here.